Hello and welcome to part 2 of my FIFA Ultimate Team Road to Glory. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode we are going to be taking the squad that we put together without spending a penny of real life monies yesterday, and we're going to start looking at ways to generate a little bit more cash so we can start upgrading this squad. So if we have a look at the squad that we put together yesterday, this is the team that we've got. So you can see we've got a couple of star men in there, Mata and Welbeck, Aaron Ramsey. But we do have some weak areas as well. Our fullbacks definitely need some work. Central midfield, Fabian Delph, El Neni, these probably aren't guys we want to have in the team long term. And likewise with Funes Mori at the back. So we don't have anything like strength in depth. We've just got a load of our untradeable English players down on the bench and a loaned Luis Suarez, which is the loan player that we picked up. But I'm not going to use him until we can put him in a team that's worth putting him in. I'm a little bit wary about going online yet. A few of you have warned me away from that. We might have a little dabble online at the end of the episode just to see how terrifying it is. But if I do get absolutely spanked by all the Division 1 players who are in this early access stage of the game, then I might just leave online alone for a week or so until the full game comes out, because I guess you have to be especially keen to play FIFA to be playing Ultimate Team online today. But what we're going to do is continue trying to generate some cash. We've got 3,800 coins at the moment. Realistically, players who are going to seriously improve this team at this point are going to cost in the sort of 3,000 to 5,000 point range. So we need to 3,000 to 5,000 coin range. So we need to start generating some coins. And one of the easy ways early on to generate some coins is to do these welcome objectives. And we've done 2 of them so far. We've created our squad. We've played a match. We have bought players, but we haven't used buy now. So I think we have to do a buy now and then put a player in for his debut. And we also have these daily objectives now. So playing a game in squad battles gets me a reward. So we'll do that before the end of the video. Having 3 different French players scoring a match, using a fitness card, buying a club badge and scoring a headed goal for midfielder, which we've already done. They refresh in 30 minutes. They're the day 1 daily objectives. We'll struggle to get any more of them done, but once we've done this first batch of starter objectives, we can then move into the next batch and just keep moving through these. And you can see at the top there that there's rewards. So for doing the first set, as well as getting coins for each individual objective that we complete, when we complete that first group we get a pack, and then there's a pack for each group that you finish. So it's well worth going through them and sorting them out. And then also the squad building challenges are something where we can start generating some early coinage, and that's where we're going to start today. So we're going to kick things off in the let's get started squad builder challenge, because it's the easy peasy one. We're just going to, so this first exchange we just need a bronze player. So if we have a look to see quality, no, quality is that one. We just want to pick a bronze player, and yeah, you can go. So we even have a bronze goalie. Excellent. We can submit that and we get a pack for that. So this is why, oh yeah, that's fine. This is why it's so important to do these squad building challenges early on, because we've just swapped 1 goalkeeper for a bronze pack, which I don't know if the pack's any good. Let's have a look to see what's in that pack. So if we head back out to the store, we're not going to go and look at each one individually straight after we've done the squad builder things, but there you go, we get 4 items, 4 bronze items. So we've taken 1 bronze item, turned it into 4 bronze items, and these aren't likely to be players who can go into our team, but we might get some decent consumables, and we might get players who we can then use in other squad building challenges. So straight away we've got a slightly better bronze English goalkeeper than the one we traded in, plus some other stuff too. So we got a player contract, a stadium and a ball. Now I mean, none of that's going to make us rich. The ball, though, if it's tradable, we can get a little bit for it, and we'll have a look at that later on. But let's do the other early squad building challenges as well, and then see if we can maybe have a crack at one of the slightly more complex ones before we go and play a game. So this one, exchange 3 players with a chemistry of 12. Okay, let's use the squad builder then. Why not? Build me a squad. Don't use it. So that's why we're not going to use the squad builder, because it's taken these. Right, run away. Let's try it again. We don't want our proper players in there. They are still there though. Right, let's swap them, for goodness sake. Swap them. We don't want our proper players going away. Right, so we've got, he can go in there. Oh, wrong button. Come on, Kev, learn the buttons. we don't want to swap him either. Why would it try and get rid of our good players that we don't want to get rid of? And then we can swap him as well. I think we've got, yeah. So he can go. So, have they got a chemistry of 12? They do. We've got all our good players on the bench. Luckily, the bench doesn't go. I hope this could be the shortest road to glory in history if I lose the whole bench as well. Fairly confident I don't. You lose that first bunch of players. And then we get another bronze pack. So we're going to grab that in a minute. But we'll do the third step as well. Exchange 4 players from your club with 3 different nationalities for an untradeable bronze pack. No, don't use squad builder, Kev. You just did that. Try again. There we go. So we need players up here. So we need 3 different nationalities, which is a bit of a challenge because so many of the players in our squad are English, because we got a whole load of English players right up at the start. So I guess we can get rid of 1 English player as part of this. You can go as well. And then have we hit the chemistry yet? We've not hit the chemistry yet, so we need to keep an eye on chemistry as well. Is that going to be enough? That's 4 different nationalities now. Yeah, it has to be exactly 3. Excellent. And we also missed the chemistry, so who can we swap out for? If we can find just an ordinary central midfielder to swap out for him. So we need a central midfielder who is English. That should fix the chemistry as well. Yeah, there we go. So I'll miss Hooper a little bit up front. He scored a lot of goals in that offline league that we did at the start, but he was never going to get in the team again. And now he has been mulched up into a bronze player pack. And there we go. We've finished the first batch of squad building challenge, which gets us an Xbox One home kit and a 2-player pack as well. So let's send that to the club. We've got a couple of nice kits now because we just got the EA Access kit when I logged in today as well. I'm just going to have a look to see what the packs have got in, see if there's anything fun in there. If we're going to do the rest of these squad builders, or try and do a few more, then the more players we've got, the better. So there's a full bronze pack that's got 12 items in. That's rather handy. Let's see if there's anything any good coming out of this pack. No, not really. I mean, he's not a disaster. Oh, goodness me. Is that the best you can do in a bronze pack? This is why I mean, it does remind me of the bronze pack method that we used a lot last year. So perhaps once we're finished with these squad builders challenges, maybe we start doing a little bit of bronze pack method as well and start getting some of these players out in the transfer market. I'm a little bit wary about doing it right now because, again, there's not going to be a lot of people buying sort of junk players right now because there's not as many people playing the game yet. So I think we'll probably save the bronze pack method until the full game is out and just kind of accumulate some players and use them for squad building challenges at the moment. But let's see what we've got in this 2-player pack, see if this is a little bit more up our street. Better, still not good enough to get in our team. So if he's tradable, we shall move him on. And then we get a silver cam as well. Right, let's get rid of all them. So we've got a bunch of players that we can use for squad builders now. And if we go back to the squad building challenges and do another round of them, and then we'll perhaps venture online, buy a player first to finish off those initial challenges things. So exchange a bronze squad for a premium bronze player pack, a tradable pack. Wow. Right, so we need bronze players. Are we going to be able to fill a whole squad? Have we got enough bronze players? This might be a bit of a problem if we don't know. Does it worry about position? Do we care about position? Hold on, let's just say any position. I don't know if it actually asked for a specific... Did it ask for a specific chemistry? Let's put a goalkeeper in first and then worry about it in a second. So our worst bronze goalkeeper is him. So we'll stick him in. So we need a chemistry of 60. Okay, let's see what we come up with. In fact, can we use a squad builder on this and just say we only want bronze players? Then that's going to stop our good players being used. Yes, we can. Right, let's see what we've got. Squad builder complete. We've got gaps, that's what we've got. Oh, and the chemistry is nowhere near. We might not be able to do these squad builders without having to start throwing a few quid at the game, which we don't really want to be doing at the moment. We've got no other bronze forwards. Are you kidding me? What's all this we've got down here? Well, can't we just stick a striker up front? You go there. I mean, the chemistry is going to be a real problem. You could go there. Oh, look at the state of this chemistry. And you can go there. And we're not even close. You need rare players. Oh, we don't have any rare. But oh, we've got one. So you can come in. But that really doesn't help the chemistry. We haven't got enough bronze players. We will accumulate some more packs elsewhere and then come back and do that. So that's a silver squad and a gold squad. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do those today. So we will come back to those in a future video. For now, we're just going to buy the cheapest player that we can find. We just want to buy now for 200 coins. Buy him, play him in the next game. So he needs to be someone from the Premier League. If we can find a Premier League player for 200 coins, that would be quite an achievement. So if we put the league on as Premier League and just see who, yeah, there's nothing tradable for that. We'll sacrifice our chemistry then for this first game. Perhaps if we just make sure he's English, then he's likely to get some chemistry from some of the other players we've got in the team. I think we've got some English players in our team. So just need to buy anyone. Who shall we put in? Is there anyone I recognise from the real world? Not really. What position can we sacrifice someone? Let's buy a midfielder and rest Fabian Delph. So we'll buy him for 200 coins, and then we should get that 150 coin boost for buying a player, which we can go back and claim. And then by playing him, we get another 50 coins. So that pays him back. But we're not doing it for the initial coin boost. We're doing it to get that pack, and then to open up the next level of objectives, so we can have a coin boost to claim most of the money back. Once you purchase a player off the transfer market, let's add him. So I think I've got to play him, so we'll put him into our team, and then we will go and play an online game, and I will try not to get absolutely battered. If I do, let's all just remember I warned you in the first episode I'm really not very good at FIFA, but let's hope it doesn't get too painful. Right, so just stick Delph down there. I'll put him on the bench in a second actually. And then we need the new guy who was English. I don't remember who we bought. This might be a bit of a problem. Does anyone remember the name of the guy we've just bought? No. Oh, I don't want a forward. I want a midfielder. Which one of them was? It must have been him. So he comes into the team for Delph. Absolutely destroys our chemistry because we don't have any English. We've got Danny Welbeck as the only English player near him. That was a good piece of logic, putting an English player in there. Presumably we don't have to play him for the whole game, so if it looks like we're getting absolutely stuffed, then we can just take him off, I guess. I hope. Right. Oh, do I really want to go into an online season? I'm just going to make a substitution really early on and bring Delph on to sort our chemistry out. So, this is the team we're taking into an online season. Oh, what are we doing? I only ever made it as high as Division 7 on FIFA 17 all year. So, that gives you an idea of the kind of quality that you're going to get from me. And this is a guy who started his team in 2012. He's been playing Ultimate Team for 5 years. He's going to absolutely smash me. Oh, this is just going to hurt. It's going to hurt me deep in my soul. I mean, he's not got the greatest team in the world there, has he? It's clearly a team he's just sort of thrown together with his first bunch of players and maybe add a little sprinkling of extra on, but he's managed to get it to 100 chemistry, so he clearly knows what he's doing. Whereas I do not. This is just going to be painful. Right, I'm going to, as soon as I can, make my substitution. I know this is... Oh, I've queued a pause. I can't pause right from kickoff, clearly. And then we'll bring Delph on as soon as we're allowed to. I guess does it need to go out of play to pause? I'm not entirely sure why it's queued my pause rather than just doing it. Unless this is a new thing where the ball has to go out of play. I haven't looked at that. I mean, that would be quite a clever feature. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, he's already hit the post. Yikes. This does not bode well for me. Right. Let's see. Who is that? I don't even know who the players are. Oh, here we go. We're doing a little bit of fancy now. Let's see if we can slot it through to Bonnie. We can't. I mean, it was our first attempt at an attack. Right, Welbeck to Bonnie again. Oh, we were just trying to slot it into whoever that was rushing forward. I guess that was Mata. I need to keep an eye on who my players are. But I think that was Mata just rushing through. And we've left so much space behind us. We identified that fullbacks were going to be an issue, and he's obviously spotted as well. It's that side of midfield where we're weaker. So I would be coming down that side as well if I was him, if I had the ability to make those kind of tactical decisions. And there we go. He's got his goal. And I don't know why. He's trying to pause as well now. How do we get the game to pause? I've got a pause queued. I want to bring Delph on. I want to fix the team before it's too late. I also want to get rid of my Bolton Wanderers badge. I mean, I'm glad we're having a nice long celebration. I could be making my substitution while this is going on. Exactly. Alright. We're going to take off Burn, who's done his bit now. And bring on Delph. Fabian Delph comes on to save the day. We should at least get our coins. And coins is what it's all about. Right, are we still watching replays? Goodness me. This man likes a replay, clearly. Right, let's now show that we can build down this side. Hopefully he's not noticed the substitution we made. And he'll continue to try and come down that side and Delph will just ruin him. Oh, that felt like a foul. It was a foul. Good. Need to be careful because I think that was... Was it Welbeck? Right, let's try and get into a nice attacking position. Oh, we have! And we've got a goal. Say we've got a goal back. We've done a full-on equaliser. Kev did a set piece, everybody. Wowzers! I actually scored online. This is a novelty. FIFA 18 is treating me good. What an improvement over FIFA 17 we are already. And it's at El Neni with a nice little header. I don't really use him very much in my Football Manager game, but now he's my very best friend because he's my first online Ultimate Team goal in 2018. So he immediately becomes a cult favourite who we're going to try and use a lot all year. Right, we're keeping possession quite nicely. I like this. Oh, right, we're trying to get it out to our right back. If we can beat the man. I don't know how we're doing for pace. It's Zabaleta, so not so much. I mean, that was, we've just seen there, that in black and white, just how much we need in a right back, because we got in a lovely position. We just needed to burst past him, and we just didn't have the oomph to be able to do it. But now we do have another free kick. Let's see if we can create something from this one as well. We can't this time. But if we can create a little bit of space in the area to get a shot away, that would be handy. And we can, and I should have lobbed him, but in the end, the keeper rushed out, made himself big, rushed me into making a poor decision. And, gee, yeah, poor decision it was. But it was a good chance, and probably should have done a little bit better with it. I need to get Mata more involved in the game. He's our star man. We spent a lot of money on him. He cost as much as our entire back four and goalkeeper combined. Probably more than they did combined. So we need to justify spending all that money on one player and get him involved in the game a little bit more. Right, let's see if we've got any pace down the left-hand side. We don't. We need quicker fullbacks as a matter of urgency. Although he has beaten every man down this side. It's a poor cross, though. Trying to cross at full pelt. And, yeah, he needed to slow down a little bit before crossing. But if he'd have slowed down at all, they'd have caught up with him because he's so slow. So, yeah. Problems at fullback, which when I'm playing such a narrow system and they provide all our width, you'd think I'd have thought of that when I signed him, but I was just looking for cheap. As I explained in the comments to some people yesterday, the transfer policy for building that team, I didn't use FootWiz or anything like that. It was very much a case of, right, I want to spend about 1,000 coins per player. I'm going to sign the cheapest player that I recognise from the Premier League in each position. And then once that's done, worry about upgrading with some people who are any good. So that's why we've got the likes of Zabaleta in the team, because I've heard of him. There probably are better, cheap fullbacks in the Premier League that I could have signed. But if I've not heard of him, then it would have just taken forever to build the team. And when you've got a limited 10-hour trial like we have at the moment on EA Access, I didn't want to spend forever building the team. Right, I mean, that was poor. I shouldn't be just trying to outpace people. We need to be putting a little bit more thought into what we're doing. And that is not what we were doing right there. And that's some good attacking play. And we've got to tackle in. Our keeper's taken a long time to get back into position, though. Right. Let's just build nice and slowly. There's no point trying to run with our fullbacks because they don't have any pace. But we do have good quality in attacking areas. So we want the ball. There you go. Kev's tactics of the day. We want the ball in their half more than our half. And I think that would be an advantage for us. There you go. Kev's figured out football tactics. Right, here we go. We've got some good pace here. Getting him behind. Can we get a crossover there? I think I've run it too far, and I have. But we've won the ball back, and it's 2-1 to Kev. Hurrah! There we go. That's what happens when you manage to get yourself into a fluky, decent attacking position. I mean, I don't even know who it was. Was it Bonnie who was running down the wing with pace there? Finds Welbeck. I mean, I don't think Bonnie's particularly quick. I thought Welbeck was going to be my quick striker. I've now adjusted my monitor so that I can actually see. I couldn't see the names of the players before because the camera was in the way. But I've just shifted some things around so I can actually see the names of the players now. So I'll know a little bit more about who is playing where. Right, so now I know this is Ramsey bursting through, and he just needs a finish. Oh, there we have it. Kev did a lob in an online game. Oh, it's all changed. It's all new here this year, boys and girls. What just happened? I'm so proud of that goal. I could just retire from FIFA now. That is one of the... If you didn't watch any of my FIFA stuff last year, you might not understand why I'm so excited. But that is the proudest moment of my life. I feel a knot in my stomach at how proud I am at what just happened. Oh, all that shooting practice pays off. I'll stop talking about it now, but goodness me, am I happy about what just happened. Right. Oh, stop smiling like an idiot, Kev. You're only 3-1 up, and you know this guy's better than you. You just need to try and keep in control, because we are doing quite well. Oh, I haven't quite mastered the lofted through ball yet. They always kind of just go up in the air and drop down level with the defensive line, whereas when I play against people who use them, they put them like 10-15 yards over the top of our defence, and they're impossible to defend against. But I don't know how to do the lofted sort of advanced through ball. It never comes off for me. So that's a skill I could do with learning. Is there a training thing that I can go through for that, like I did with shooting, and just practice lofted through balls constantly? Oh, I thought I was just going to touch that past the man, but not quite. Although we are first to every loose ball, and that is good to see. As well, Beck managed to get hold of that. He hasn't. I need to get a quieter controller. I know it's clunking really loud because I'm doing a live commentary, and I'll try to fix that for future videos. But we're only 4-1 up, everybody. Yeah. Oh, the practice is paying off. I know at the moment there's every chance that this guy isn't a good player, and he's just someone who's picked... He looked like he's someone who's just picked it up this morning. He's got his first team. He's not that bothered. He just wanted to get online and have a look. But let me enjoy the moment. If we never win a game of FIFA Online this year again, at least we'll have today. We'll have the first half of this game before it all went wrong in the second half. Whew. I need a sip of coffee to calm myself down. That's how excited I am about that goal. Oh, wonderful stuff. Right. We really struggle with possession. All our goals have come from the same area as well, sort of hovering around the D. But Fabian Delph's going to think he's the substitute to destroy all other substitutes. Game-changing Fabian Delph. Right, let's just keep the ball rolling. We want to keep doing what we're doing, because this is all going well at the moment. Long may it continue. Right, let's just keep hold of the ball, not do anything stupid. I know if I was a tactical manager at this point, I'd drop the defence back a little bit and go a little bit more defence-minded. But you know from watching me play Football Manager videos, that's just not how I do things. And we're just going to keep attacking in the hope that he keeps attacking, and we just exploit the spaces that he has behind him. I'd rather win 8-7 than 2-0. I'm never going to be closing down games unless I'm against someone who's really, really good, and I'm just going to lose if I don't put 10 men behind the ball. Then I might just destroy my principles for a little while. If this guy looks like he's absolutely dominating me for the first 5 minutes of this half, then we'll figure something out. Right, let's go on, just lump it clear, or play it out of defence, why not? Oh, that was the wrong pass. I was aiming for the other guy and didn't quite get it there. Right, there we go, we get it to Delph this time. And he's quick. I like Delph. Look at the pace he's got. I didn't mean to run it that far with him, but I kind of just wanted to see how far he could go. He's properly pacey, which isn't something I particularly know about Fabian Delph from real life. But then I guess I just expect him to be injured. I've got a lot of players who spend a lot of time injured in real life, or not in their teams. Which I guess is what happens when you try and pick a team that's really, really cheap. Right, Delph again. Welbeck's on the shoulder of the last man, and can he beat him? I don't know if we're going to get there. Oh, couldn't quite get a shot away. Oh, and I didn't mean to get the shot away with him. I needed to kind of do a slide shot, and just, I think if I'd have managed to get a toe to it, then we'd have been 5-1 up. But every time I try and slide in and do it, I guess there is a way to do it properly, but I always kind of end up slide tackling it. Oh, that's a bad miss. Or was that a save? That was a save. Okay, I'll let him off then. It just looked like a really bad miss on first inspection. But that's a really good header from the corner, and we win another corner. I smell another goal. There's another goal in the offing here, everybody. Let's play a slightly longer corner this time and see if we can... Oh, the keeper's got up there and grabbed it. And now we've got to be very wary of the counter-attack. But it's the opportunity to get a tackle in if he's rolling it out like that. It's a strange way to do it. But I guess he is still managing to get the counter-attack on. And we do need to get a tackle in now. They've got men over. And we still haven't tackled. And they've really made a fool of me there. Right, why is it telling me to bring on a central midfielder for my left back? That doesn't sound like a sensible tactical change. We're not going to do that. We're going to stick as we are. And Kev's already thinking, I've already said I'm not going to go defensive, but should I go defensive? I've got to stick to my principles. I realise at the moment this is a smash and grab, and this guy is probably a better player than I am. But we've just had some nice luck in today's game. Long may it continue. Right, let's just keep the ball in their half. That was our tactic in the first half, and by Jove, was it a good one. That's an interesting little cross, a little teaser of a cross. Doesn't really make it above knee height, but it's in that little area between the goalkeeper and the defensive line where it can be really, really threatening. Right, we've got to get a challenge in here, and we've got to clear. Right, no, just keep hold of the ball. Calm down, Kev. You can hear me hammering the controller when I really just need to take my time a little bit with, and accept the fact that we've got a 2-goal lead with 20 minutes to go. If we just keep hold of the ball, then we'll win the match. More really impressive tactical talk from Kev. He knows his football. Right, we've got an overlap there, but he's so slow. But he has just sort of got behind, and it's punched away by the keeper, but it's fallen to us. And we've got the ball. Oh, I thought that was flying into the top corner. Was that Ramsey? Kind of trying to get the shot away on the turn. But it looked like we got good connection on it. And for a second there, I had to believe. But it was not to be. Right. Let's try and get it through to Mata. Oh. I mean, that's... I've warned you all that live commentary while I'm playing can sometimes be a little bit iffy. You wouldn't hear me just go, oh, in a Football Manager video. But I had no words for that. I was just frustrated. Right, is that going to make it to him? It's not. In the first half, we were the first to every ball. Now they're the first to every ball, and that's the difference between the two halves. That's really good from El Neni, though. And now we've got the chance to try and get Mata through. Can he slot Bonnie through? Welbeck's there. This is like a rugby move. We're just coming in waves. And can we... Oh, that's twice. I've been convinced it was in. How far away... I wanted to see a replay. I wanted to see how much we missed by there, because that felt like it was very nearly there, and now I kind of regret not playing Mata in, who was in space. But Bonnie's there again, and can he get by the man? He can. Can we get a shot away? Mata! There's your number 5. I think that was Mata. He's the number 11, isn't he? Oh, are they disconnecting? Are we forcing our first disconnect in our first online game? Are we getting a rage quit? Wouldn't that be unfortunate? There we go. Mata with a goal as well. He was worth every penny of his 4,000 coins or whatever it was he cost. There you go. He's not rage quitting. Good boy. We don't want rage quits during EA Access. That's not cool. We should all be the right kind of FIFA players during EA Access. Right. That's. Oh. I don't know why I'm stressing now. We've got 8 minutes left and we're 3 goals ahead now. We should really be going to look for a 6th. Which we could grab here if we can get it through to Bonnie. Which we can't. Is it Bonnie or Boney? I've heard it said both ways. I imagine people are telling me in the comments that I've been saying it wrong the whole game. But I've heard it say both ways. What would you prefer? Right, let's not let him in. Oh, this is a proper Kev game. 5-3 now. What substitutions it's just now? It still wants me to bring... Okay, I'll bring a central midfielder on at left back. If that's what you really want, Mason can come on at left back. I don't really understand why you're so keen for me to do that. I know the left back's shattered, but a shattered left back's got to be better than a... There you go, a fully fit midfielder playing there, which is what we just had, and he just fell over. Oh, no, 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 not like this. That was a really stupid decision, throwing that. I should have just lumped it upfield. Alright, just keep the ball back. Keep hold of it. Get it out to Mason. Use your pace, lad. Have you got any? I just want to keep hold of the ball at this stage. Alright, let's... Oh, we're trying to do something clever, but we're in a shooting position, and it doesn't quite fall... Oh, I thought that had fallen much better. I thought that was just going to drop over his shoulder and let him release a shot. But alas, it needed chasing and we didn't quite get there. But we're into stoppage time now. And I think even if we concede here, we're not going to lose the game at this point. Oh, why did the tackle go that way? There's some really questionable defending going on in this game. We've all seen the 6-6s in Football Manager. How many 6-6s have you seen in FIFA? Because I think if it's first game's anything to go by, we're going to get some 6-6s this year. Now it's 5-4. What a first game online. Now do I go defensive? Of course we don't. We're not going to do defensive. We're just going to pass the ball around. Whew. We absolutely got away with that. But I got my first online win of the year in my first game. That's something I can definitely get on board with. Let's just have a look to make sure we picked up all the coins that our hearts desired. And obviously good performances from all the goal scorers. Funes Mori, though, with a really good performance. And I don't remember seeing it myself. But we get 1,500 coins, which puts us back over the 5,000 mark. And probably in a position to be able to buy another player at this point. But let's just double check that we've finished those objectives as well. And if we finish the objectives, there you go, we're up to 5,000 coins. We're not going to play another match right now. But we did finish the debut task. Excellent. So if we go into the starter objectives, we can take that reward, which is another 50 coins. And get a pack. So... 183 plus lone player pack. Oh, that sounds like Kev's kind of pack. Do we get to choose who they are? We want someone from the Premier League to go into our Premier League squad. Although if we get another La Liga player, we've already got Suarez. So we might have to... Who have we got? Right midfielder from Manchester City. That's a good player to have. We might have to adjust the whole system. I had Silva in my Ultimate Team last year playing as a cam. We could convert him, but for 7 games are we going to bother? What we are going to do is get him into our team and have a look at what these next bunch of starter objectives are. So the next level of starter objectives is name your club, which we can do. Change formation, we're going to do that. Fitness consumable and play a single player match. We've already done a single player match. Why isn't that already unlocked? Right, we'll worry about that bunch of objectives in the next video. Do a little bit more squad builder challenge. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see me starting the bronze pack method now. Is that something we should be waiting until the full game is out? Would you rather see me carry on with the squad builder challenges? And also some feedback on the structure of the episode. I'm pretty happy at the moment with a little bit of admin trying to build up our coins, build up the squad and then a game. But if you'd rather we perhaps did the admin-y stuff on focused episodes where we have the admin episodes with no match play and then maybe 2 games in the gameplay episodes, I'm happy with that as well. Let me know down in the comments how you'd rather have it structured. Journey's back tomorrow and then Ultimate Team again the day after. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of those videos. Pop a like on there if you liked what you saw. And thank you very much for watching.